It was a meeting Tennessee Governor Bill Lee never wanted you to know about. A meeting with Tennessee teachers, of course, amid an ongoing controversy over how one of his education advisors privately mocked public school teachers. Thanks for joining us. I'm Rory Johnston.
And I'm Vicki Yates. Still, that didn't stop our chief investigative reporter, Phil Williams, from tracking down the governor to try to get answers to new calls for Lee to denounce his friend's remarks. And I'm guessing, Phil, he didn't see you coming.
No, he did not. In fact, the governor appears to be trying to dodge reporters altogether this week, apparently hoping this controversy will eventually blow over, even as some of his Republican allies appear ready for him to cut ties. The governor's office had claimed Bill Lee had no public events this week. Hey, Governor, can we ask you a couple of questions?
Hi, Phil. Yeah, I'm about to speak.
But thanks to a viewer tip, we found him here at a conference for agriculture teachers less than 2 weeks after this video.
The teachers are trained in the dumbest parts of the dumbest colleges in the country.
Showed Lee sitting quietly as his friend and education advisor, Dr. Larry Arnn from the ultra-conservative Hillsdale College, badmouthed public school teachers and the colleges that teach them. In his last media availability, the governor refused to disavow the remarks made by the man he has invited to set up charter schools across the state. Some educators think you need to do more to repudiate Dr. Arnn's words. Are you willing to do that?
You know what, I've said what I'm going to say about this. I fully support our teachers, and I'm here to talk to them.
Teaching is a very high calling, and they're not trained that way anymore, and that's too bad.
And new video uncovered this week led to new calls for Lee to denounce his friend's remarks. Does the governor need to say more?
I think the governor does need to say more, and I think what he needs to say needs to be on point to our concern, and our concern is Larry Arnn.
You'll have to talk to other people about their comments.
But you were there, sir.
That's right, and I made comments.
And you didn't speak up.
That's right.
And some educators think you need to do more. What do you say to those educators?
I say I fully support our educators, and I want them to listen to my words to them. I appreciate them. I support them, and I'm grateful for them.
Chairman White says. Still, we had questions about comments made this week by the Republican chairman of a key House Education Committee. Mark White posted on Facebook, when the General Assembly convenes again next January, any hope that Hillsdale will operate in Tennessee has been shattered. Lee's reaction? Chairman White says that Hillsdale's hopes have been shattered. What do you say to that?
I'm Haley Williams, I'm one of the ag teachers.
Yeah, Haley, just 1 second. You'll have to talk to Chairman White about that.
What is your reaction, sir?
My reaction is that I'm about to go speak to teachers, fully supportive of them.
Inside, the governor received a polite reception, even getting a souvenir to take home.
I still think we need 100 charter schools.
Yet the video shows how Lee continues to embrace Hillsdale's charter schools, despite curriculum that our investigation discovered suggests the civil rights movement ran counter to the lofty ideals of the founders. That laws opening up lunch counters and outlawing discrimination in restaurants, hotels, and theaters, this was where the line between private conscience and government coercion began to blur. We wanted to know why that doesn't concern the governor. Governor, I had one more question for you, sir. Do you agree that laws against racial discrimination violated business owners' constitutional rights?
I agree. I just think that we need to follow the Constitution. That's what I think we need to do, especially with regard to anything regarding discrimination of anyone for any reason at all.
Hillsdale teaches it violated constitutional rights, sir. Now, meanwhile, the governor is catching new flack from conservative Wilson County. Last night, the school board there passed a resolution condemning Larry Arnn's statements. Then they add, quote, "We further condemn the failure of Governor Lee to rebuke Mr. Arnn for his comments and request the elected representatives and senators for Wilson County to condemn his comments as well." And the Tennessee Association of Secondary School Principals just released a statement saying it is disconcerting that Arnn could say such things about the education system and, quote, not be blackballed from having an impact on that system. Of course, our investigation will continue to follow all the latest twists and turns in this ongoing controversy. Rory?